Hello there, everybody. This is Ostuni, and welcome to day number 12 of Modmas 2018 for Xenoverse 2. The final day. It has been a Modmas with just so many awesome memories attached to it, so many awesome characters attached to it, more importantly. And for the final time, let's recap what we got for each day, non-canon and random. To start off, day number 1 for random, we got Famasu, which is definitely a welcome addition to the Xenoverse 2 family. We have it. We had it in Fighters for a while. Glad that it actually made its way into Xenoverse 2. We got the alternate costume of Gokul, which is a very interesting thing because there are, I think I would say that there are a good bit of people that don't know that this is actually even a thing. If you guys are ever curious, Budokai 2, this is Gokul's alternate costume. Let's see, then for random, we got Ronald McDonald for day number 2. Don't really knock it until you try it, I'm gonna say. He's a goofy looking character for sure, but I will say he is a very fun to play as character. Then we have Miss Boo, an extremely welcome addition, especially since the Majin race is a thing in this game, the mother of all Majins making her way into Xenoverse 2. Day 3, one of my requests made it in Yoshimitsu specifically from Tekken 3 on day 3. I think that was planned by Oni, I'm pretty sure. Plays great and everything like that, just awesome. Just a little thing that I was like, this would be awesome if this happened, and now it has happened. So yay! Day number 3, non-canon. Excuse me, guys. Can't be professional all the time. We had Vegito Super Saiyan 4. One of the coolest fusions that I can think of off the top of my head. Generally, anything Super Saiyan 4 related is just going to be over the top for me since it's my favorite form, hence the actual avatar that I have based off of my character Super Saiyan 4 form. Then we go to random, day number 4, we got Gigas, I believe, from the Earthbound series, one of the main antagonists of it, to which I figured out. Plays pretty much how you expect this character to play just by looking at it. And I'm pretty sure that those who actually know a little bit more about the character's lore probably will agree that Oni probably did a good job with the supers and ultimates and everything like that. Bujita from Budokai 2, once again, one of the many alternate absorptions that was exclusive to Budokai 2. Definitely higher up on that power scale, though, as far as the rest of the fusions go. Maybe next year we'll see another Buu absorption form like Frieza or Cell or something like that, but who knows? But speaking of Frieza Cell, or Cell, day number 5 random was Mirel, the fusion of Mira and Cell. I really liked the moveset of this character overall. A lot of cool things just kind of meld together perfectly, and I hope that Oni actually gives this character concept his own crack, because like this is based off of a pre-existing piece of fan art. And I think that Oni could probably play with the color scheme a pretty good bit and come out with something really, really cool looking. So yeah, I hope he revisits this with his own design in the future. Super Few we got for non-canon day number 5, definitely a welcome addition, since we actually have Few, the regular form, in the game, and we've seen Super Few in Super Dragon Ball Heroes and whatnot. So this was definitely a welcome addition. He plays pretty much how you would expect a jacked up version of Few, which is always fun because his moveset is just wacky, zany, and fun. Then we got Raw Say from the Deltarune series. I figured this out. That's what the name of the game actually is that he's from. I don't know too much about the character myself, but if it has anything to do with the studio that's behind Undertale, then I know this guy has a following, and I know that there are a lot of happy people about this. Let's see. Day number 6 non-canon was the little brother of Tapion, Minotia. Pretty cool that we have him now. You can now have a little team of brother and brother side by side taking down Hirudegarn. Oh wait, Hirudegarn isn't in this game unless you get him through a mod. Why is that? Xenoverse 2, don't be all of a sudden bringing up more extra packs and everything. You've done more than enough, and the modding community would appreciate if you just stop for a little bit. All right. Number 7, non-canon, is Genome from Dragon Ball Heroes. Definitely a cool character in general. Any design of his, if you've seen them, is pretty cool. His moveset is definitely an interesting one. It's not just all Cell, which is great. You know what? Maybe in a future mod or something like that, maybe we can see Genome's other forms. Because technically, I don't think it's a different form. I think it's just that his design legit changed over time. I don't think he transformed up until they went to the weird God class power-ups and everything like that within that game. But I don't know too much about the game. It's in Japanese. It's not over here in America until it comes out on the Nintendo Switch. But next we got day number 7 random. Another one of my requests was answered. Meramon from Digimon. I was very pleased with this mod, especially because of the creativeness of the moveset, because not one of Nova Shenron's supers and his ultimate were not used at all, and yet all of his moves aesthetically fit together, and overall just all of his moves that feel usable, like in combination with each other. A very fun character to play as. Definitely recommend it, not just because it's my request, but because he's a legit fun character to play. Skull Kid was day number 8 random. Definitely a interesting playstyle as far as this one goes. I learned from this specifically that Hellflash can do a lot of damage if you can actually line it up correctly. But yeah, so definitely got the design spot on. Probably had to shrink a few little limbs and everything like that, specifically just because of how small the Cell Junior model is. But other than that, just incredible looking mod overall. And then we got Super Dragon Ball Heroes, the Prison Planet Arc costume for Trunks. Probably my favorite costume that Trunks has ever donned, because he has had quite a few outfit changes throughout his tenure in the Dragon Ball series. And then we go to day number 9, a pretty eventful day. West Kaioshin is what? West Kaioshin is probably the most underrated character in this pack, because despite not having a lot to work with as far as like, oh, West Kaioshin's signature moves are blankety blank blank blank, she's still pretty damn fun to play. Like, all of her moves are like valid. Like, you can use all of her moves and actually inflict damage as you go, which is great, because I played as characters that have moves that just are not viable and just don't get used. But it's kind of nice to see that West Kaioshin, no matter which move you pick, as long as you set up for it correctly, of course, it's going to be a fun time. And then day number 9, random Zero, probably the best looking Zero mod to date. This is actually a DLC costume from Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Regardless of how you feel about Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite in general, I think that you need to look beyond that and just look at the actual like detailing and look of Zero. Like, this is probably the best that we're ever gonna get. And who knows, maybe we'll see a Mega Man X from Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite somewhere down the line that can accompany this as far as that visual styling. Next, we got day number 10. Day number 10 was actually a trifecta. We had 3 mods. We had Goku Jr. and Vegeta Jr. from Dragon Ball GT, the very final battle of that. Both of them are very interesting in that they don't have their ancestors, I guess you could call them, by the point that they would be in the story. They don't have their ancestors' signature moves, which makes sense because you don't get a confirmation that either of them have them in that final battle. They do go Super Saiyan, which they actually do in the mods, but they also did in the series. You guys know what I mean. But it's very interesting to play as them because it seems like certain mechanics have been ripped away from them, such as like snap vanishing, like with your basic combo strings, like halfway across the map. But that's actually a good thing because these two would kind of be inexperienced fighters and not know how to do that kind of stuff yet. Then we got Stripper Vegeta. I know Oni said that this is probably going to be the last that we ever see of a Stripper character, but for some reason, I really, really doubt it. I think that this is going to be a staple going into Modmas for years to come, in which, well, I'll save that for the ending of the video. A little bit of a tidbit about what to expect maybe from the future of Modmas. But day number 11 was a very interesting one for me, and I know Slow in particularly, because UI slow play Link, or just UI slow plays in general, I know that he is extremely happy to have a mod based around his OC. It's just awesome to see something like this, because Slow is a very dedicated Dragon Ball YouTuber, and it's kind of nice to show him that the community like gives him just about the same amount of respect. And then we had UI Ostuni, and I have to say, this isn't me trying to mush up anything, but I legitimately don't think that I can tell you guys how much this actually means to me, because this is the first time that a creator has went out of their way to make something based around my character. I've had help from Leon, and I've had help from Zan in making various things, but I've never had someone make something specifically for me and insert it into a pack that's as grandiose as this. It gives me the same feeling that I know it must give Slow, that you know, you're a legit part of the community. And it was a little it's been emotional, kind of letting that sink in all this time, because I've had about a week between episodes to let this digest. But I'll probably talk about that in a future video that I'm going to be doing with Slow and Oni, hopefully pretty gosh darn soon. But now it's time for the final mod, and I wanted to share a funny story with you guys about the final mod of Modmas. Mainly, I already know what it is, because what happened was I'm in Onifox's Discord, and he invited me, Slow Plays, and maybe one or two other content creators into it, and he was giving us updates about when, you know, he was going to drop X amount of mods, and he was getting day 12 ready, and he was just like, oh my gosh, I can't wait, I finally got the files in for, and then he just spewed the name out for the character, and I'm like, dude, spoiler. They was like, oh no, and then he literally deleted all the evidence from the chat that he had ever said that. So I'm still excited to show you guys because I know who it is, and it's a character that I don't really see made, and that is Legic from Dragon Ball GT. This is a beta version. Okay, so this is what he meant. This is a beta version, which means that probably by the time that you guys get the full-on version, you guys will probably actually get the definitive version, but I mean, it still looks pretty good to me. It looks pretty awesome. Let's see, Ki Blast Thrust. Let's see, Virtuous Energy released after image strike. Let's see, Bone Piercer. This is gonna be interesting. Okay, let's see. I am going to. You didn't see anything there just a second ago. I think I'm gonna actually have my requests actually follow me into battle. So good old Yoshimitsu and Meramon will follow me into battle on this one. This is definitely going to be a shorter episode, just because it's only one character. One character for the last day. And I think there was plans for one more character, but like I said, take a look at, go over to Onifox's channel. I'll actually link that in the ending annotations. Be sure to put notifications on for, well, for this and also Onifox, but we'll be doing a video hopefully chatting about just Modmus, and you guys might actually figure out along with me who got left out and why, because I'm curious, like, and I'm not mad about it, but I'm ready to see how Legic plays. Hey, Legic! There we go. Okay. Nope.
Good.
Hey, you dick.
Good. You're doing better than I thought.
Alright. Ooh, I like how speedy he feels.
You seem to know how scary I can be.
Let's see, Virtuous Energy. What is that?
Why, you? I won't let you get away with this.
No! Why can't I? No. Come on, man. I need to show the people the power of Legic. Probably one of the most underrated, like, character designs. Ooh! What? That actually looks pretty cool. Let's actually see if we can't. It looks like a specialized version of the split figure beam. Let's see.
Oh, wait. What are we doing?
Don't get yourself too excited landing a blow on me. This has got to be a joke.
Come on.
Being pressured.
Come on. There's got to be something that I'm missing to this. Let's see if we can actually charge it up. But then again, this is a beta, so who knows?
How can this be?
Ooh. Was that me that did all that damage? Hold on.
Let's
try this again.
Guard down too often.
Something's definitely different. Alright, let's get out of that, and let's actually try Bone Piercer. Whoa! Whoa!
The full strength.
That was actually pretty creative, Oni. I was wondering how you were gonna do it. Oh, jeez. Man. Ah, oh, jeez, no! I will not let you defeat me, Captain Ginyu of the Ginyu Force, for I will defeat you! I think I got you a little bit, possibly? Alright.
I like you.
Bone Piercer! Oh my god.
face of yours.
That face when it hits. Oh, jeez.
What an insane power.
Yeah, indeed, what an insane power level.
know, I'm just gonna go ahead and end this tiring little fight.
Virtuous
with the power
energy
of my
release.
perfect fall.
There's got to be a little something to this. Ooh.
Not bad.
Maybe I just figured it out.
Not at all.
Okay, I think maybe the power kicks up whenever you launch him.
That attack was fairly impressive. I'm beginning to think this might be a good battle.
Let's see. Let's try a Bone Piercer. Ha! 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 Whoa.
Damn it.
Who hits like a truck? Legend hits like a fucking truck. Because he's fucking better!
Impossible. My perfect form should be invincible.
Alright, and
Can't stand
get him!
losing like this.
You're a lot stronger than I expected, but not nearly as strong as me.
God dang it. Okay, yeah. I'm definitely noticing that I'm getting more damage out of post-launching Virtuous Energy release. I can't wait to actually talk to Oni about Legic in particular, and not only figure out if there's like a hidden mechanic to that, but also like what the plan for the full release is. Like, what did he want to do specifically? Let's see. Good. No. Oh no! God damn it! All right. You know what? Let's do some stuff that we know how to do. Oh god. You're it. Ah, oh, dang it. Oh god. No. I don't wanna. No! Yeah, let's just go ahead and use this. Surprisingly, guys, I am not an ace with this character. Go! Ah, dang. I'm not quite sure how to actually set up for that move yet. Still fun.
This strong.
There we go. Let's try it. Oh, there we go. Okay, I think I figured out that that after launching is definitely the best time to try that move as well. Oh, jeez. Yeah, Legic definitely has like a freaking amazing design. I think he's a character that a lot of people actually forget about as far as Dragon Ball GT. Like most people like focus in on Super Saiyan 4 being one of the best designs to come out of Dragon Ball GT, which they are correct on that, but I mean, Baby is pretty awesome. Legic is pretty awesome. And even Omega and Nova, like, they are pretty awesome. Like, even the design for Super 17 is kind of cool, too. I think it's kind of weird how he came to be, but, hey. Everybody has their opinion about GT. And mine is that, like, hey, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it for what it was. And what it was, to me, because I wasn't somebody who just prowled the internet for everything Dragon Ball, especially back when it came out. Or actually, I know what it was, because I got the imported the imported Dragon Ball GT game on the PlayStation.
Not bad at all.
And this was so you guys kind of know how long ago that was. Like, I wanted to play a Dragon Ball game, and this is before Budokai 1 even hit the States. But whenever I did that, I was just like, Dragon Ball GT, why is it called that? And I never really put 2 and 2 together. And something like Super Saiyan 4 just kind of became this mystical thing that I almost thought that's like, am I the only one who actually knows about this? And then whenever GT came over to the States, naturally I was pretty excited. And then same thing with like Baby, because he was in that game as well, because I was just like, when is he going to appear in Dragon Ball Z? But little did I know at the time, I was going to have to wait a pretty decent amount of time before it came over to the States. But then again, I bet a lot of people were like, oh, well, you were, you know, sucking your mom's dick or whatever. You know, I was watching Dragon Ball GT subbed, and it still sucked. And I'm like, well, that's good for you, and you can go eat just a big old dick sandwich, because that's obviously all that you are. Just like a certain person that made Modmus kinda weird for me by disliking my video a couple fucking times with spam accounts. But hey, whatever, asshole. Alright, let's see. So far, I mean, Legic's combos are good enough on their own, and I'm able to hit his finisher, the Bone Piercer, often enough to where it actually makes a difference. So I think that's good. Also, I just wish that I knew exactly what I was supposed to do in order to get the most out of this move. Which I think that might be just, I think that just might be it. I wonder if there is a plan, though. Like, I assume because this is a beta, I'm not sure which part of this is the beta. The appearance or the moves overall. Like, it might be a combination of both, now that I think about it. I definitely like one thing about Legic in particular. It seems like just his overall combo speed is just so much faster. Like, it genuinely feels like his combos are like playing, like his animations are playing like at 1.5 times speed. I don't know exactly who his fighting style is based around. It might actually be Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but he has like a different stance or something. Like, that's kind of what it reminds me of. But either way, it's fun. Alright. Let's see. And... ooh, god damn. Super 17 just got put in the fucking blender. Alright, and... ooh, jeez. We're comboing this up, like, really good. Let's see. And... hiya! Come on. Alright, awesome. Alright, let's charge up a little bit so that we could just unleash hell. Ooh, we only got 3 minutes 44 seconds. I hope that we can get this. Yeah! Super Saiyan 4! Alright.
Get with it.
You get with it, Super Saiyan 4 Goku! You know what? This would have actually been a really interesting fight if Legic, for some reason, came back and either fought, ooh, still hits for a fuck ton. If Legic came back and either fought or fought alongside Super Saiyan 4 Goku, that would be awesome. Like, what if during the Shadow Dragon saga, he came back and, like, helped? Like, in the last fight. I think that would be just a cool little moment or something like that. Let's see, there we go. I mean, it wouldn't make sense, like, for his character, but I mean, it's just one of those one of those unsolved things, because I believe that Legic actually expressed a interest in fighting Goku again, but they just never got around to doing it. And who knows, you know, there's a possibility that in some fanverse or something like that, whenever Goku actually departs with Shenron, maybe he makes a trip to go see Legic. Some fan manga, make that shit happen. He definitely is a cool character. Like his, like if Legic got into like Xenoverse 2, his moveset, his supers could be so amazing. He pulls those spikes out of his shoulders. For those of you who don't know, and he actually makes them into weapons like the Bone Piercer, or sometimes he uses 2 of them as just like dual swords and stuff. Like, it would definitely be cool. Ooh, that was a pretty good finish. All right.
My apologies.
Well,
it would seem I've underestimated you.
That's right, you underestimated the legend known as Legic. That rhymed a little bit. Yeah. But that's gonna do it for this episode. That's gonna close out Modmas 2018. I want to thank all of you who have watched. I hope you guys enjoyed all the mods that were included this year. Oni says he's got plans to do it again next year. Definitely follow him on Twitter. You can find him pretty dang easily there. And also, we are planning to have a post-Modmas discussion video. Me, Oni, hopefully Slow, can all get in on that, discuss some mods, maybe even discuss some plans that were for Modmas 2018 but didn't quite come to fruition that you guys might see in the future. And hey, maybe all of us will talk about future projects that we have. And yeah, it'll just be a good time. You can check out Oni's channel in the ending annotations right after I'm done saying what I have to say. But seriously, guys, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to know when the next batch of Xenoverse 2 content comes out for this channel. It shouldn't be too long. I have a couple of mods that I want to do showcasings of, so basically Parallel Quested with Mods is coming back pretty soon. It won't be as active as this. This was a very special scenario. It was 2 mods a day, which was a little bit taxing to do editing and everything on that, but hey, like, I will never stop doing Xenoverse 2 modding content. So don't you guys worry about that. Thank you guys for watching. Check out Oni's channel in the description to know whenever we actually do the discussion video, because it'll probably be on his channel exclusively, but that's okay. Thank you guys for watching. This is Stewie signing off. Happy Christmas and Modmas 2018 to all, and to all the girls.